Hi YouTube world, how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. So the 2014 Winter Olympics is happening right now, and if you guys couldn't already tell, I'm freaking obsessed with the Olympics and everything about it. So I pretty much have the Olympic fever right now, and I have it pretty bad. I'm saying this because one, I have 3 Olympic apps and I check every single one of them like all the time. Even more than I check on my social media apps. Well, except for YouTube. But still. I don't even know why it's so necessary for me to have 3 Olympic apps. I mean, 1 is understandable, but 3? That's just insane. So my love for the Olympics began in the summer 2008 Olympics in Beijing. I was about 12 at that time, and before all that, I've never been really into the Olympics, mainly because I've never really sat down in front of the TV and watched an event or something. But yeah, the Beijing Olympics was the first time I've done that, and I believe the first event I saw on TV was gymnastics. I don't remember the specific gymnastic event it was, but I do remember that I was hooked on it like the first 5 minutes of watching it. Some of the Olympians that I remember watching from the US were Shawn Johnson and Nastia Liukin from the gymnastics team, and also Michael Phelps. Oh, and I know that he wasn't representing the US, but I do remember when Tom Daley was competing in the diving event. You know, the fetus Tom Daley when he was 14. And then came 2010 when the Vancouver Winter Olympics happened. At that time, I didn't even know that there was a Winter Olympics going on, but I watched it anyway. And it's just as awesome as the Summer Olympics. The only sport that I actually kept up with at that time was short track with Apollo, Anton Ono, and JR Selski. One of the cool things I remember from short track that year was when Apollo and JR were competing in the 1500 meter event, and they were in 4th and 5th place during the last couple of laps, and there were 2 Koreans and this other guy ahead of them. And on the final lap, one of the Koreans fell, bringing the other Korean who was behind him with him, meaning that Apollo and JR were in 2nd and 3rd place now, and they won silver and bronze in that event. That was great. Moving on to the 2012 London Olympics, I really didn't watch a lot of it, mainly because I was working pretty much every day. And I remember only watching the opening ceremony, a couple of the diving events, and I watched some of the swimming events and some of the gymnastic ones too. But I didn't watch as much as I wanted to. I'm still pretty bummed about that. But that's definitely gonna change in the next Summer Olympics in Rio. And now we are here in the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics, and I must say I have been keeping up with pretty much everything that's been going on. Compared to the last Winter Olympics, I've gone way beyond to watching just short track. Like I started watching alpine skiing and snowboarding and freestyle skiing, and I've watched skeleton last week, and also I've been really into figure skating. I'm glad that they added slopestyle as an event because that event is so freaking cool. Like, it's one of my top favorite events to watch now. Oh, and we totally dominated the men's ski slopestyle event. All the guys who were on the podium were Americans, so yay for us. And that concludes my little spiel of my obsession with the Olympics. Give the video a thumbs up if you like the Olympics just as much as I do, or if you just like the video in general. Also, comment below your favorite Olympic event, whether it comes from the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics, and mention your favorite Olympian too, because I want to know. That is all that I have for you guys, and as always, I wish you all a great day, afternoon, evening, and night, depending on the time you're watching this, and I shall see you all next week with a brand new video! Goodbye! So I'm working the funky sweater thing again this week. I got owls this time. Last week I had the French fries, and the week before that I had like little mice in it. And if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing makeup for this week's video. Look at this. Isn't that weird? That's the first time I've ever worn makeup in a video.